Golf Centre with myself, Lovery. So today, again, I'm in the AT Golf Coaching Performance Studio. In here I've got the use of flight scope, as you can see, projected on the wall behind me, and I've also got a V1 Sports Lab as well, so I can take any videos, that sort of thing, to have a look at my golf swing. So today I'm going to be comparing the old Taylormade M1 in a 430 head compared to the new Taylormade M1 in a 440 head. So very much a review that I'm quite nervous about because it means I have to try and hit the ball really well, which with the driver at the moment I am not. So I'm sort of not looking forward to this one, but let's see what the results do. First things first, these are obviously both smaller now than the 460cc heads. If I show you from the bottom there, you can kind of see they look a lot different. You know, one's got the red and black, one's now got the green and black. But size-wise, very, very similar. From the top, they actually look pretty much the same. Design-wise, you know, they haven't really changed it, but they did have a very good design before. Something quite cool you can actually see here in the image is very simply, when they say they've extended the rear sort of weight slider, you can actually see how much different they've made it look in the new one. You can see, you know, that one there certainly does go further back in the head. See with this one here, we've got the line, that one goes all the way back in the head. So they certainly have actually extended that weight track a fair bit. As to the sort of draw and fade bias one, I don't think they really have much more room. It's sort of how wide the face goes, but the actual one back and forward, they certainly have managed to increase that track. And actually look-wise, between the old one and the new one, I personally prefer the look of the new one. You can see here it's got the more sort of graphite on the bottom, a bit of a sucker for sort of like carbon fibre and graphite. And I also quite like the green colouring, the way it's sort of that colour all round, rather than a mix of red and white, and then a sort of bit of orange thrown in there as well. But that's all personal opinion. So to begin with, I'm going to hit the new M1 in the 440. This one is a 9.5 degree. And I've just got a stiff shaft in this one. And I'm a little bit nervous. Because I do not hit small drivers very well, especially when swinging it how I am. So let's give it a go. Well, that didn't feel like a great strike, but the smash was very good. 1.49. So the actual feel of this club, I like. I think at address actually it's quite pretty. It doesn't feel overwhelmingly small. It doesn't feel like you're hitting a 3-wood or a sort of mini driver. One thing I have just noticed, it looks like the spin rate now has been brought right down. It's at 2493, and that's at standard settings all around. So I think perhaps if I tinkered around with the settings, I could probably get this launching a little bit straighter. 1.51 smash. So here I am now with the old Taylormade M1 driver. So from the top, doesn't look any different. Let's give it a whirl. And again, another stiff shaft, same sort of weight. Let's give it a try. Certainly sounds different. Better strike, 1.51. See if it's all starting right. Adds a bit of loft on it. 282 out to 290. Let's hit one more. 1.5 on smash, out to 286. So I think what we need to do now, we need to have a look on the comparison chart and see how they compare. So first thing we're going to use here on Flight Scope is the actual grouping graph. So you can see the old M1 driver is going to be in blue and the new one's going to be in red. So that there shows that the new M1's certainly got a tighter dispersion of only 27 yards, whereas the old M1 driver has got a dispersion of 49 yards. As you can see, both are a very similar distance, which we'll have a look at in a minute, although actually some of the old M1 drivers have managed to get up over the 280 mark, whereas perhaps the new ones are all sat around about the 270 mark.